Alright, so far, let's talk about scary characters. The first game, the scariest character, was Chica for me, and Freddy's second jump scare. The second game, the scariest were Mangle and the Puppet. Puppet by jump scare and Mangle by look and design. FNAF 3, it's kind of a hard stretch for FNAF 3. None of them really are that scary. Maybe Phantom Mangle and the Phantom Puppet. FNAF 4, scariest animatronic is pretty much most of the nightmares, because those are terrifying. Social location, the scariest animatronics for me at least are Baby and Ennard. Pizzeria Simulator, the scariest ones, the scariest animatronics for me at least are Rat Baby and Music Man. And I think that's pretty much it. Help Wanted and Help Wanted and Security Breach don't really have any don't have any characters that are terrifying. I mean, Security Breach maybe Glamrock Chica, but I haven't really delved down too much of it. Moving on from FNAF, we're gonna talk about the Mario Party series. First off, let me play some of the games I have not played. Yeah, all the 3DS Mario Party games I have never played. Mario Party DS, I have not played that. I have not played at all. The e-reader card, who in the world actually has that? It'd probably be like a huge collector's item. Basically, yeah, unless you have so much money that you can spend on trying to recapture the quote-unquote moments that Nintendo have made with their very special attempt to make Mario Party an actual board game physically, then yeah, you can get it. So let's first start off with first Mario Party. Serve an A. First Mario Party was it was a really it's just basic kind of a board game. Though I will say, trying to complete this game 100%, which I have, trying to complete this game 100% is rather challenging, because seriously, getting 100 stars, like, yeah, that took like years to get like 100 stars. Because I don't play Mario Party that much, because I always get really bored after like two or three board games. I just like quit Mario Party for a bit. It affects the newer games as well, because the boards are way too long, and it's just kind of ridiculous thinking, like, how is it that long? It shouldn't be. Also infamous for having rotating joysticks mini games, the one that forces you to use the palm of your hand. Funny enough, I'm playing Mario Party Superstars, playing Tug of War, and if you see right, I'm not sure if the camera can see this, but I think it can. If you look closely, that is a blister I got from playing Tug of War. Like, yeah, it hurt. It really hurt so much. Skin peeled and everything was all. Still, the entire hand, that section of my hand was raw, and I had to keep it clean for a while. But yeah, Mario Party, it's a good start, though not the best with like some mini games. There's some mini games that are only good for a bit, but there are some great mini games. Mario Party, let's go on Mario Party 2. It's also an A. Mario Party 2 introduces a whole lot of boards and actually a lot of costumes, which unfortunately is the only Mario Party game that actually ever have costumes, which is a shame. I want them to bring that aspect back. Probably like buy it probably for DLC for Superstars. Come on, Nintendo. We need, yeah, just have like a lot of DLC. Not too much like new boards, but probably like aesthetic feels. But yeah, so make it cool. Mario Party 2, yeah, I got rid of the rotating joystick mini games, but Mario Party 2 is kind of like the only game where I actually farmed like a crap ton of coins into the game, because I played it very, very often. Unlike the first Mario Party. Mario Party 2 didn't really didn't really have a great of a setup, though I did like some of the boards. I did like the boards a lot. I really do like the boards. I like my favorite one's gotta be Western Land. Gotta be one of my favorites. I really hope they bring it back, because Western Land is one of my favorites. Probably one of the best boards in Mario Party. Before you switch on 3, I should complete about Tenry or some of the other. Yeah, almost all the 3DS games I've never played whatsoever. Island Tour, Star Rush is like very, very forgettable. I remember Island Tour, Top 100. It was, I don't know how. The Top 100 was a good concept, but it just wasn't great, unfortunately. I think Mario Party DS was the last best Mario Party game until like it went downhill. Let's see, Mario Party 10. I think I remember like getting a $50 Nintendo eShop card for my Wii U, and I spent it to buy Mario Party 10. That was basically $30. A $30 game, and to this day I have never played it whatsoever. I've never like picked up the game ever, because I mean, to be TBH, it's not I don't think it's like bad because of the cards, but it's very forgettable, something that like not a lot of people would sit down and play. But I was anticipated on Mario Party 10. It was the only Mario Party game on the Wii U. But yeah, when I bought it, nobody really cared to play my Wii U. But I guess that's about it. Switch on the Mario Party 3. It deserves a B. Well, I mean, what I like about the new Mario Party 3 is that they actually finally have characters. Well, I think it's because like Mario Party 2 was originally an expansion pack for Mario Party, because it had the same characters, same mini games. But Mario Party 3 felt like almost a true sequel in some sort of way. I mean, Mario Party 2 had like a whole bunch of new add-ons, but it also felt like a sequel, but to me it kind of felt like an expansion pack. If they made Mario Party 2 an expansion pack to Mario Party, I would have accepted it as well, but I didn't really care because I wasn't even born back then. Mario Party 3 was it was pretty troublesome. I played probably the first and only Mario Party game to have a story or adventure mode, which I played the game. It's basically Mario Party all together. And yeah, Mario Party 3 introduced characters like Daisy, Waluigi. I mean, it's great to see new characters added, which is nice, and new mini games instead of reused. New boards, although the boards weren't really that great compared to the second game. I think Mario Party 2 has like the best, probably one of the best ones. Although the original Mario Party had I think Mario Party had a couple of really good boards, but I think Mario Party 2 has like the take on like the best themes compared to most of the other games. But Mario Party 3 didn't really add too much, although it did felt like a true sequel in my opinion, and I respect that. And the GameCube titles. I'm gonna be very, very honest. I have never played these until very, very recently. I have never played too much of these games, so I probably won't really talk about them that much. But comparison, I'll probably put Mario Party 4 in same place, Mario Party 5, same place, Party 6, seven below. I didn't really have too much experience. I'll just put 5 right here. I didn't really have too much experience with any of the GameCube games. I know they added a bunch of elements that a lot of people like, but to me, I haven't really played too much of the GameCube games to understand. I think the GameCube and the Super Nintendo are like the few consoles I haven't really played too often compared to like the NES, Nintendo 64, and Nintendo Wii. But I haven't really played that much those consoles either. Like I haven't played Super Nintendo or GameCube often because I've never owned them, so I can't really tell about the GameCube. Oh, but all I have to say is all I have to say is that the GameCube titles, I think 4 and 7 are probably one of the more bland ones. Very bland. They don't really add into anything. Mario Party 4, Mario Party 4 and Mario Party 7 felt really similar, except Mario Party 7 has more characters than 4, but that's pretty much it. Party 5, I don't remember if it added anything new. But Mario Party 6 added a really cool element with night and day cycles, which I think it was really complicated. I don't think Nintendo would ever tackle that theme ever again, because it'll probably be very confusing. Or I don't know, maybe Nintendo either doesn't like it, or some people don't really didn't get hooked onto the night and day transitions. Mario Party 8. This section is where it gets pretty controversial and pretty heated. Mario Party 8 actually deserves to be. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not saying this is not up with the first two Mario Party games. Mario Party 8 is Mario Party 8, Mario Party DS are the last two games to use the formula before they switched to a different setup entirely. But Mario Party 8 was, funny enough, was actually the very first Mario Party game I ever played. I remember growing up playing on the Wii. Yeah, I had so many great memories of that. And considering, I think it was, it still holds up a lot. But then, over the years, I'm hearing nothing but hateful opinions about Mario Party 8, which it is unfortunate how Mario Party 8 became. I mean, the minigames are okay. I think that's what the main drawback of most Mario Party games is, that almost all the minigames are pretty decent, except for one game. One game probably doesn't have that much great minigames there. But Mario Party 8 is pretty good, I should say. I think the only best board is Koopa Town Tycoon or something. I think that's what the name of it was. It really was only one best board, but I remember playing Goomba's Plank Block, whatever. It was just a linear, straight map. But I remember playing that more often. And DK's Jungle Top, which I'm pretty sure everyone remembers playing. But Mario Party 8, I don't think is terrible, but it doesn't feel it grabs hold to the originals. But I still think it's still a pretty decent Mario Party game. I like the mini games. It's kind of sad there's only 2 mini. I get it, most of the Mario Party 8 mini games are motion control. You have to use the Wii remote, but I could swear there's a couple mini games that could either reprogram to use standard controls, or they could have just put them there entirely. All right, Mario Party 9 is where it gets. This is where everyone starts asking a lot of questions. Mario Party 9 also fits on a B. Mario Party 9, it changed a whole lot of the formula that everyone didn't like, but controversially, in my own opinion, Mario Party 9 is not that bad at all. Mario Party 9 did change the formula to instead of people being separate, it's everyone moving around the board separately. They're all in one vehicle, just moving around the board, getting mini stars, collect 1 star instead of getting coins and getting multiple stars. To me, I don't see that as, I can't speak for some reason, I don't see that as a huge problem at all. What I see in Mario Party 9 is how special it is to take a break from the formula, I think they're trying to do something new, but they did change a whole lot of what really made Mario Party really special. Is how it felt like a board game, but now it just felt like something else. Felt like it's just very linear, but I don't really mind of it. And again, like mini games are pretty good, and introduced Diddy Kong into the Mario Party franchise, which I always wish Diddy Kong would be a playable character. I always wish for Diddy Kong to be playable. And that is probably the best wish I got. But Mario Party 9 is alright. But they also did change the dice to walk around, so it's a bit slow, which is understandable, because if you go too fast, if you have like dice that goes up to 10, the game probably will be end quicker. So I understand why they swapped it from 10 to 6, which makes a whole lot of sense. Mario Party Advance for the Game Boy Advance. This one's a D. This one, I get it, how the Game Boy Advance wasn't powerful enough to have, you know, the basic Mario Party formula, so they had to switch it to like an adventure story mode, which to me, I have played. It was pretty good, but you have to strategize on the map, which there's only like one map, four playable characters, and nothing else. It's just that, and it doesn't. I think it was good for some players, but for me, it didn't really catch up to like my expectations. It wasn't the best, in my opinion. In fact, I keep dying because of how many mushrooms I wasted because I didn't know how to strategize on the map. But the one thing I do like are the gadgets. The gadgets are pretty good. My favorite one's the lip sync one. I mean, if you've seen ProZD's video, then you should understand. It's really, really enjoyable to play some of the gadgets. Let's move on to the recent ones. Super Mario Party. Well, it's not really recent. Super Mario Party came out like years. Put it on a C. I love. Now, Super Mario Party is the go-to game for Switch owners, because there hasn't been a Mario Party game for the Switch before that, and they finally got a new game, and it was supposed to be it's supposed to return to the formula of the original Mario Party up to like Mario Party 8 and Mario Party DS, but they still managed to mess up. I didn't really see it as a big deal, but they still kept the 1 to 6 blocks. I moved really slowly in the game, which isn't a big deal for me at first, but then like it got a bit irritated. But I did like the mass amount of characters, 20 characters. Like, I think that's the record. That's a lot of playable characters in a Mario Party game. 20 characters. Mario Party has a bunch of minigames. Some of the minigames are pretty good. Some are pretty basic, kind of like Mario Party 8. But Mario Party 8 at least had a bit of variety. Super Mario Party added a lot of variety, but the controls felt really the same. Mario Party 8 had some different controls, but Mario Party also has some very cool gameplay, like feeling the vibrations on the rumble, HD rumble on the Joy-Cons, which is something that was pretty cool, but a lot of people did complain how you can't play the game handheld mode or with a Pro Controller. I didn't really mind it at all. It was kind of, it did fit with the Joy-Cons, but I bet a lot of people wanted to play with the Pro Controller. Super Mario Party is pretty good, but there's a lot of things that they still messed up on and they still needed to work on. And they did fix it with Mario Party Superstars. This goes into A. Yeah, it's a remix of the first three. Something that I never expect from Nintendo. Nintendo doesn't really like making remakes of some games, some of their franchises. Like, there are some other examples like Donkey Kong and Samus, Donkey Kong and Metroid, which are still really good games that hold up. Those games were rebooted and sort of remastered for like the consoles they were made for. But the problem here is how, if this game came out, maybe Nintendo should reboot some other. Maybe Nintendo should reboot some of their other games. For my opinion, I mean, all of this is based on, all this is mostly on next level games, not Nintendo specifically, but I think they should reboot the Mario Strikers series and the Punch-Out series. I think they should reboot that or port them to the Switch. I think there's a lot of potential for that. But so Mario Party Superstars is just a remix, or a remaster, and I hope for more DLC. There's a lot of DLC that they should add, like more minigames, more boards. Maybe my other idea, have all the costumes from Mario Party 2, and then you can use them for DLC to fit some of the boards. Like Yoshi's Tropical Island should have a beach theme. And I know there's a bunch of boards in Mario Party 2 they could implement. Mario Party 3, I still gotta fix. Mario Party 3, it kind of a daisy. I think they can have the normal costumes, but they could have some other details they could add. Yeah, a little bit of DLC, but I bet like ND Cube are developing other games or stuff like that. I get it, like I get it that like they're in like lockdown, which I understand fully that why everything is slow. But there should be some chance that Mario Party Superstars should have some DLC, and I really, really hope for the future that there could be some DLC. Okay, for the final tier.